Hey everyone, this is Matt from Mashable, and this is What to Play, a weekly show where we kick the tires of promising new video games and let you decide if they're worth playing. This week we're playing Secrets of Grindea, an indie title currently in beta made by 3 Swedish game design students. The game isn't finished yet, but you can pre-order it now for $15 and get updates as it progresses, and the team has been adding a lot of great content on a pretty consistent basis. It's an action RPG very similar in feel to The Secret of Mana or The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, 2 Super Nintendo titles that are near and dear to my heart, which is what drew me to this game in the first place. But there's a lot more going on under the hood here, so let's take a look. Story mode sets you on a quest to become a great collector, and you'll be traveling the world in search of goodies and rare items. Character design is pretty minimal, but you can create a lot of unique looks with just a few options. Once you grab a sword and shield, combat starts out pretty basic, but leveling up for the first time opens up a whole world of skill customization. Skills can be combat techniques or spells, and after you unlock them, you can spend future points to make them more powerful. It's pretty tempting to unlock all the cool spells right away, but you quickly realize that a jack of all trades will be a master of none. Deciding where to specialize and where to balance is half the fun of this game. Skill mechanics are varied, from whirlwind sword attacks to spells that shoot linearly and spells that need to be aimed as they're cast. Hold a technique key down to charge it up for more impact. The developers recently implemented a talent system which allows you to spend those hard-earned points on passive talents that make you stronger or faster but don't give you new abilities. Again, balance versus specialization is key. These skill systems lead to very rich character customization that's not tied to a skill tree. That means a lot of replay value. The art and animation in Secrets is absolutely charming. Characters and enemies have weight, and combat is surprisingly visceral for a 2D adventure. Strong, lumbering monsters have heft, and wimpy ones can just be sent flying. The brilliant sound design adds a lot of texture to this game. Slimes swish, treasure clatters, and enemies fall with a satisfying, muted thwack. Fully rebindable keys are a welcome feature, letting you put your most used skills where your trigger finger feels comfortable. Collecting and fishing are big, and you can craft the loot you gather into better gear at shops and blacksmiths. Pets are another interesting feature. They follow you through the world but don't attack or interact with other creatures. Instead, they serve as another passive experience system. Feeding them different goodies you find increases your character's attributes, like maximum health and magic energy. Completely separate from story mode is arcade mode, which is kind of a roguelike arena combat game. Clear as many rooms as possible without dying before the boss fight, clear a level and keep the perks you acquire. Arcade mode also has multiplayer, which is another area Secrets really shines. The story and the world in the main game are still being developed, so buying into the beta might be frustrating for players looking for a complete RPG experience. But there's a lot of content in the beta, with more being added every week or so. The developers keep a great blog so you can follow along with the progress and grab sneak peeks of new artwork and game mechanics as they're released. If you're looking for a fresh take on a classic RPG experience that's not afraid of its grindy, questy roots, check out Secrets of Grindea. We'll include a link in the video description. Thanks so much for watching What to Play here on Mashable. If you want more information about up-and-coming video games, be sure to subscribe to this channel for a new video every week. And leave us a comment if there's a game you'd like us to feature on the show. We'll see you next time.